That roll cage structure visible through the rear glass, no Suburban has ever worn. Chevrolet did something to the rear of this Suburban that no full-size SUV maker has ever put into factory production, and it's not the exhaust. Stick around, because that detail changes what this vehicle is actually built to do. My answer on whether the six-figure ask here makes sense depends entirely on what you're cross-shopping. A family hauler or an actual performance flagship are two very different budgets, and this vehicle tries to be both at once. Today we're covering the exterior hardware, the cabin execution, and the powertrain numbers behind this build. But first, the backstory, because this Denali X did not start as a simple trim-level upgrade. It started somewhere else entirely. Most people's eyes go straight to those quad exhaust tips out back. That's not the important part. Look just above them, at the diffuser channel built into the rear fascia. It's not a styling insert. It's shaped to manage airflow exiting the underbody at highway speed, reducing rear-end lift. Ford and Lincoln still bolt on cosmetic diffuser trim with no functional channel behind it. Chevrolet engineered real airflow geometry into a three-row family SUV. Speculative tech number 1. Active underbody channel. The diffuser geometry accelerates air exiting the underbody instead of just venting it. This closes the high-speed stability gap large SUVs accept as a trade-off for interior space. It solves the floaty feeling this segment is known for. The cabin tells a different story. The diamond quilted leather across the door panels carries contrast blue stitching and a depth of pattern you'd expect on a Bentley, not a three-row Chevrolet. The center console runs a rotary shift dial instead of a traditional lever, freeing up storage space below it for bags, chargers, and everyday family cargo. For a family SUV still hauling gear on top of luxury duty, that's the correct call. Lincoln's Navigator L keeps a bulkier console-mounted shifter that eats into that same space. Speculative tech number 2. Adaptive cabin lighting. The ambient blue line running through the door panels and console shifts brightness based on outside light levels rather than staying fixed. It reduces eye strain on long highway stretches after dark. That closes a fatigue problem most three-row SUVs simply ignore. Now, here's what doesn't work. Both steering wheel spokes are crowded with buttons stacked close together, and for a driver switching functions at speed, that's the wrong call. Ford spaces its Expedition Max controls out for exactly that reason. The exterior is where the real story gets told. The brief wasn't add options to the Suburban. It was give Escalade-V ESV owners a reason to come back to Chevrolet. That directive followed Cadillac pulling long wheelbase buyers out of GM's own SUV lineup for 3 straight years. An internal defection problem, not a market one. This Denali X exists to close that gap from inside the same company. The exterior is where that competitive intent shows up first. Front fascia first. The vertical slat blacked grille and split LED headlights replace the traditional chrome Denali face entirely, signaling performance intent before you even see the badge. The carbon fiber front splitter manages front-end airflow at speed, not just adding visual aggression. The dark multi-spoke wheels run a staggered setup, noticeably wider in the rear for the added grip this powertrain demands. Black rocker extensions and lower cladding protect the sills and visually lower the stance without an actual suspension drop. Out back, that full-width LED light bar spans the tailgate above the quad exhaust and the diffuser we already covered. This is a design that holds up over a decade. The aero decisions live permanently in the diffuser and splitter, not in a paint scheme that fades with trends. Now, the numbers behind it. Engine, supercharged 6.4-liter V8, 650 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque, 10-speed automatic, electronic limited-slip rear differential. Those numbers mean this SUV can actually use the aero work we just covered, not just wear it. Speculative tech number 3. Active rear diffuser deployment. The diffuser angle adjusts mechanically above highway speed to increase downward pressure on the rear axle. It eliminates the rear axle float owners have reported in that segment. Against Escalade-V ESV, this truck gives up some interior material richness but gains genuine aero function. Against Navigator L, the powertrain numbers are simply not close. Engineering case complete. Financial case next. Now, here's what I actually think. Completely straightforward. Every decision here traces back to that internal Escalade-V ESV problem, the diffuser geometry, the adaptive lighting, even the console layout. Chevrolet built a Suburban engineered to keep its own performance buyers in-house. Whether that actually works depends entirely on what you personally value between cabin richness and functional aero. Expect this Denali X configuration to land around $108,000. Cadillac's Escalade-V ESV starts closer to $124,000 and delivers noticeably richer interior materials throughout the cabin, but without the functional diffuser hardware this vehicle actually runs. The standard Suburban, without this aero package and the supercharged engine, starts near $72,000. That gap is what you're paying for genuine performance hardware, not just badge prestige. On residual value, SUVs with real mechanical differentiation, functional aero, forced induction, factory-tuned suspension tend to hold value meaningfully better at trade-in than trim packages that are mostly cosmetic, because the spec sheet itself does the selling for the next owner. Plan on a 4 to 5 year hold, and that premium is largely recoverable. If you actually want a 3-row SUV that behaves differently at highway speed, this is the correct buy in this price range. If cabin material richness matters more than aero function, Escalade-V ESV gives you more of that specific quality. This vehicle earns its premium through functional engineering, not through the badge on the tailgate. That roll cage structure we opened with isn't decoration, it's a brace reinforcing the same body that houses the active diffuser system. If you've actually owned an Escalade-V ESV or a Navigator L and pushed it at real highway speed, not just around town, I want to hear how it behaved. Next up, this Denali X head-to-head against Escalade-V ESV on paper. Subscribe for the numbers. $108K for this Denali X or $124K for Escalade-V ESV? Drop your call below.